Alrighty, it is time for Pegasus, and he is going up against Seeker. And knowing Seeker's deck, the Toon deck against a deck like Seeker's that likes to camp, a camping strategy is not going to work against Pegasus. I would give Seeker a 0% chance. Oh, okay, 1%. A 1% chance of victory because Seeker, he is not going to be able to get Exodia out fast enough, and his defenses are useless. Toon World on the field means that the Toons can attack directly. Seeker's defenses don't mean anything in this match. It's going to be very tough for Seeker to win with Exodia. Alright, Upstart Goblin. That's 1,000 more life points. The 1,000 Pegasus paid for Toon World has come back to him. A Cup of Ace. Flip a coin, draw 2 cards. If it's tails, your opponent draws 2. And oh, they're great cards. They are great cards. That Pegasus has just got to his hand. That is horrible for Seeker. He has no idea what advantage he has just given Pegasus there. And Seeker has played a reload. There's a supply squad. And oh. Well, you don't see that very often from Seeker. He's got no monsters out. I mean, it doesn't really matter anyway. There's Toon Table of Contents. A Jar of Greed is played from Seeker. Alright, Toon Table of Contents activated. And Toon Dark Magician Girl has been pulled to hand. That doesn't need to wait a turn either. It's one of the rare ones. Most of them do. Toon Dark Magician Girl doesn't. But that will be able to attack directly. So Seeker is already in trouble here. Like I said, I do not give Seeker much chance to win this. 2 comments. There was just 2 from the Pegasus and Esperoba game. I do plan to try and start doing 2 or 3 duels per day production. It's been 1 for the time being. There's a lot going on at my house. A lot of moving boxes, a lot of packing boxes, a lot of getting items ready for a garage sale. Moving house soon. There's just a lot happening. But as best as I can. Seeker 2 cards in hand. Crimson Maelstrom says the main problem with the Toons is the risk of bricking, but we are being shown that the risk is worth it. I think the risk is fun. That's how I see it with the Toons. There's Card Trader from Seeker being activated. He's got 2 in hand, but with Toon Rollback as well. Oh, there's a Dispel. That's got rid of the Dark Magician Girl. Pegasus does have another Toon World in his hand. And Witch of the Black Forest, and would you believe it, Seeker on the offensive. You don't see that very often, but Seeker he can't defend. He has to try and get rid of Pegasus's life points, which goes against every strategy set in this Seeker deck to camp and then summon Exodia. Comic Hand will take control of Witch of the Black Forest, and Emperor Pikachu says, great match with Pegasus. If he draws right, he could beat Arcana. Well, we will find out. Eventually, Pegasus will come up against Arcana. So what will we go for here? Oh, Toon Masked Sorcerer. If that attacks, Pegasus can draw a card if it does life point damage. In terms of, now that I've just seen Emperor Pikachu's name, I did a solo run with Seal in Gem 1. And it didn't do as good as I thought it would. Took a long time to do. It was a very tedious run. Horrible against the Elite Four. And Seal, believe it or not, struggled with Brock. And I know what everyone who's a Pokemon fan is thinking. How does a Seal struggle against Brock, who only has a Geodude and an Onix? Seal will not struggle with Brock. What are you talking about? In Gem 1, Seal only starts with Headbutt. The game never intended you to have a Seal under level 30. So Seal does not learn another move until level 30, where it learns Growl. Because no wild Seal, I think the lowest level Seal appears is like literally like level 28 or something. So it's not designed to, like the game does not intend for you to have a Seal starting the game at level 5. So Seal is stuck with Headbutt. And while Headbutt's not a bad move, it's not good against Brock. And Seal had to be like level 17 before I finally cheated a bit with potions to finally get it through. Alright, Blue Eyes... Oh, with Toon Rollback, Blue Eyes Toon Dragon will do 6,000 points of damage. Seeker will be defeated already. There's Mimicat. And I think Seeker is about to get cooked. But yeah, that was one of the difficulties with Seal, was actually getting it past Brock, because all it had access to was Headbutt. And Seal's physical attack, not good. Its special is really, really good. Its physical defense is pretty good. It's a bit slow as well. Its speed's not very good. But its physical attack is its worst stat. Headbutt's not that powerful a move. It can cause a flinch. But yeah, Seal did not have a good time with Brock, which is very surprising, being water type. Blue Eyes Toon Dragon in for the attack again, and Pegasus has wrapped this one up. 6,000 points of damage. Blue Eyes Toon Dragon attacked twice. Cost Pegasus 1,000 life points to do it, but all worth it. I quite like this Toon deck. I reckon, even with some... There'd be some other buffer cards that the Toon deck could have. Someone did mention Magical Mallet or Reload to go into Pegasus' deck, which is actually a very good shout. I would go Magical Mallet because that's more of a Toon looking card. You can picture one of the Toons pulling a Magical Mallet out of its mouth and then hitting the opponent over the head with it. So, okay. Toon Kingdom. Toon World is in hand as well. Mimicat and Comic Hand. That is almost the perfect hand that Pegasus could draw. Like, especially like that is a magnificent starting hand. like especially against an opponent like Seeker. I tell you what. Oh, Mystical Space Typhoon. Toon Kingdom is destroyed. And there goes Toon Gemini Elf. And Monster Reborn. The Toon Gemini Elf is back, cannot attack the turn it is summoned. However, if it could, if it does life point damage, the opponent loses a random card in hand. That's not in the original Gemini Elf's effect, it's just a normal card. So, Toon Barrel Dragon, which is yet to see an appearance on the field. There's Toon World again. This means that Comic Hand is going to be activated, and if I'm right here, because Toon Gemini Elf has already been summoned, it should be able to attack straight away. There's Mimicat, and go after Monster Reborn. Seeker started this off magnificently, however Pegasus has every possible card he needs to counterattack. It's like Duelist Kingdom Pegasus, how he likes to have every possible advantage going in his favour. That's what that starting hand just did. And, that prompt for the effect came up and disappeared very quick. I think that may have been a misclick. It does happen. It's very easy to misclick on this game, I would say. Alright. Seeker did not play anything. He just skipped his turn. Possible he just doesn't have anything. There's Toon Rollback, which means Seeker is going to lose 2 cards. He could have possibly have had no cards in his hand. Toon Gemini Elf attacks, 1900 off. Random card is Stone Statue of the Aztecs. Would not have done anything anyway. Attacking directly is what these Toons do best. Seeker's defenses are useless. This will be the same with Odeon as well. Oh, and a piece of Exodia. That's it. Seeker cannot win. No, Seeker cannot win against the Toons. With their ability to attack directly, Seeker, he just cannot defend that. Shard of Greed is activated. Seeker draws 2 cards. he plays the Cup of Ace and has failed it again, giving Pegasus another comic hand, which is a very good card. DD Trainer is flipped up. It's 100 attack points. And, oh, there's a Brain Control. So, Toon Gemini Elf has been on both players' sides of the field 2 times each. Pegasus summoned it, Seeker destroyed it, pulled it back, Pegasus got it back with Comic Hand, Seeker took control of it with Brain Control, and at the end of this turn it'll go back to Pegasus' side of the field as well. That may be a first. I don't think I've seen a monster swap positions on the field that many times, and look at this, Seeker all on the attack here. Ah, Comic Hand. Ah, imagine if Brain Control was permanent and it stayed on Seeker's side of the field. If it stayed on Seeker's side of the field, Pegasus would probably be losing this match. That is crazy to think about. There's Toon Alligator. Monster Reborn is activated. And Exodia's right leg has been summoned to the field. We could say a tribute, but I don't see why. I mean, Seeker's lost. Toon Gemini Elf can attack directly. Seeker's monsters are in attack mode. I mean, they can't do anything else. Alright. Oh, Toon Alligator in for the attack. Destroys itself and its opponent. And Exodia's right leg in for the attack and gets a win. There goes. I don't believe I've ever seen that. A singular piece of Exodia in its natural strength getting the win in a head-to-head attack. That may be a first. I don't believe I've ever seen that before. And then Toon Gemini Elf getting the win. Well, poor Seeker. I don't think even Seeker deserved that. Well, Pegasus gets what is an easy win. That Seeker deck has got no chance against that. So Pegasus, his next match, I believe, will be Ishizu, if I remember the rankings correctly. And it is Ishizu and then Marek. So interesting matches to come up as well. Well, thanks everybody for tuning in, and thanks for leaving the comments. I might live stream again soon as well, some Yu-Gi-Oh stuff as well, or probably Red Dead Redemption. Love Red Dead Redemption. Anyway, thanks for tuning in wherever you are in the world. Stay safe, take care, farewell.